Здравствуйте, здравствуйте, здравствуйте. У нас Хогвартс. С вами Саня, как обычно. И сегодня мы продолжаем проходить эту замечательную игру. Собственно, ровно с того же места, где мы закончили вчера. Так, что у нас по заданиям? Давайте посмотрим. Так, задание. Так, встретиться с Нати, задание травологии. А что вот это вот? Ага, окей. Кстати, требуется уровень 3, у нас уже 11. То есть я, получается, очень сильно отстаю от главного сюжета. Ну ничего страшного, сейчас мы пойдем. А я могу идти не по указателю? Вот так вот, чисто на пролом, скажем так. Так уже быть. Пойдем вот так. Ух, а что за подлагивание? Не понял. А что это? Каким образом? Так, секунду. Так, так. Так. Так, вроде все нормально. По идее, все должно быть отлично. Так. Жалко нету... Подождите. В смысле нету. Должно быть.
Наконец запустил.
Да, спасибо. Бля. Сука. Ладно. Спасибо. Спасибо, брат. Так. Карта Хогвартса. Я ж могу. 100% могу. Не сюда. Давайте отсюда пойдем. Кстати, вроде прогрузки местности проходят быстрее. То есть вчера прям было заметно, что долго прогружается, а сейчас почему-то нет. То есть довольно-таки быстро это все происходит.
Revelio.
Так, тут ничего нет. Ага. Теплица. Здрасте.
She growing Punger's onion again.
А есть где-то, не знаю, книжечка? Поищем обязательно. Ух ты. Здрасте.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear.
Профессор
Oh,
Чеснок.
here. You'll need
Сука.
these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated
Да,
in
согласен,
herbology
согласен.
is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be
Она даже
acquainting
не
ourselves
выглядит
with the
старше,
mellifluous tuber
чем эти
known as the
ученики.
mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous
Кстати,
friends
видео
a bit more
подвисает, я не знаю
comfortable, shall
почему.
we? First, let's protect our ears.
Типа комп не убирает. Странно. Может, надо будет от пыли продуть.
Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Вытягивай. Ай, бля. Ай, блядь.
Quickly, place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil.
Ну, поставь. А хули земли меньше стало?
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
Охуенно мы поработали. Взяли, растения достали, поставили, и на этом все.
I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Допустим.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Так.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your
How
enthusiasm.
kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
I should think Professor Garlic would be more careful with her mandrakes.
Кстати, классно, что можно вот так вот.
Did you know that
Послушай,
you
что
can
они
use the
говорят.
mandrake to defend yourself? Why, the very idea.
Логично.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. Second best time is now.
Так, ну время выращивания, понятно.
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Ладно, будем аккуратны. Так, пойдем.
Hello.
Здорово.
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But you'll lead. Nice
Он
work
идет
in defending against the
показывать,
dark arts, by the way.
а первым нужно идти
Excuse
мне.
me?
Your duel with
Допустим. О,
Sebastian.
кстати, лут.
And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you
Лут
outright slaughtered
соберем.
him.
Почему бы и
Brilliant.
нет? Дай сюда.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian.
Revelio.
Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
А в смысле? А каким образом? Ага, таб. И чё? Подожди, удерживайте таб. Окей.
Look at
Ух
that.
ты.
They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her
Нормально.
garden last year to keep the
Можно
gnomes
поднять?
out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking
чё,
daffodils
на
in
меня, что ли?
tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight.
Ну, я
Not
вижу,
saying you
что
can't do it
сажает.
alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class.
Ну, а что,
Take your time.
подумаешь?
I'll see you back in class.
Воруем все, что
Revelio.
есть, собственно говоря. Все, что ваше, это мое. Все, что мое, тоже мое. Логично? Логично. Все. Ничего не знаю. Ты видишь, даже сундучок пришел, воровал.
And with that helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide,
Так,
Revelio.
6 минут.
I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry,
Подожди.
Mr. Clopton.
А, это там, окей. Это можете потом почитать.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Ладно, как-нибудь зайдем, собственно говоря.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots.
Так, сейчас.
My damned hearing.
Оп. Все, поехали.
Anything grow, we must first
Так,
understand.
окей. Значит, получается, здесь мы все сделали. Следующее задание вот здесь. Поехали.
For plants as well as friendships. Kindness and concern are
В
as
смысле?
necessary in the
Я же
greenhouse as in the great hall.
настроил. М. Задание. Так, зелеварение. Понятно. Не, мне вот это, пожалуйста. Пойдем дальше вот по этой стезе.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel.
Вот, ничего не лагает. Опа. А. Подожди, слышу ключ.
Revelio.
Слышу, но не вижу. Вижу. Не просто.
Accio.
И куда ты там полетел? А где?
Revelio.
Бля, потерял. Грустно.
It's a relief to find
Что ты за звук? А,
well, I don't find
стоять. Что это?
Oh dear. I shall get in
Incendio.
trouble for this.
Понял. Что у тебя случилось?
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Nice to see you again. Thank you for asking. And I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You might recall that I was trying to cast non-verbally when we met in the common room. Well, I mastered that. And now I've taken to creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our meet told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Хорошо, займемся и этим вопросом. Насколько я понимаю, сразу его и выбралось, да? Ладно. Не страшно. Открывать.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those. Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Так, они все здесь, да? Допустим. Реально помнить Гарри и Гермиону, согласен.
Revelio.
Так, допустим. Только что видела, туда пролетела одна. Сейчас соберем.
Accio.
Сюда.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Так, наверх, наверх, наверх. Так, сюда. 3 готово. Значит, все-таки с той стороны есть еще одна. И еще одна, по идее, должна быть где-то снизу. Ну, скорее всего, по крайней мере. Вот сюда. Спасибо. Так, ну тут не вижу, значит снизу. Вот жалко, спрыгнуть нельзя. Ну, если так подумать, то не так уж и высоко. Ну, хотя... Да, лучше того не стоит. Тут можно переправить. Хорошо. Так, где? Вот он, вижу.
Accio. That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Ну, кстати, довольно-таки быстро, на самом деле. Я еще думал, это длинное задание.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Бери. Не, ну мы не будем вот конченными, чтобы это вот выбирать.
Here you are.
Просто
Well,
собирай.
lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me.
Так, ладно. Все-таки пойдем сюда.
It's a relief to finally have
Куда?
an answer as to
Yes.
why that
You're making
portrait
it
was
all up.
empty.
Пойдем, пойдем, пойдем.
Incendio.
Мимо. А что, нет? А почему нет? Ладно.
Revelio.
Угу. Вижу.
My older brothers were all sorts of
Здрасте.
Incendio.
Do you think it's possible to spend time with any of the merpeople from the lake?
I'm going to
О,
have
кстати,
my
там
own
квиддич играют.
one day. I've
Вот
already
жалко, нам
decided
нельзя поиграть.
Revelio.
Поиграть. Я поиграл. Я помню, в детстве очень много играл Гарри Поттер и Квиддич Кап, по-моему, называется. Там чисто Квиддич. Мы с другом часто зависали и гоняли.
Revelio.
Что это? Слышу звук. Не знаю, что это за звук. Это от дорожки или от чего? Дай сюда, спасибо. — 400 метров, далеко. Ну, кстати, именно в этой игре реально вот, дистанция действительно большая. Так, а я могу вот так вот сократить путь?
Revelio.
Что это было? Непонятно. О, хата Хагрида. Пошли постучим. Это она же? Или не она? Ну, похоже. Так это она. 100%. О, кстати, знаете, что хотел попробовать? Сейчас. Не то? Дайте мне, пожалуйста... Ладно, потом. Так, Хагрид.
Revelio.
Так, подожди. Есть блокнотик? Нету. Ладно, значит он внутри. Так, хорошо. Сундучок. Ага. Инструменты смотритель. Да, это 100%. Хижина Хагрида.
Revelio.
Только я не понимаю, почему она находится
I should
возле
investigate.
воды. По-моему, в оригинальном Гарри Поттере там не находился. Там поле у него там что-то выращивалось. Опа. Подожди. Ну, задание подождет сейчас.
Might I beseech you for some assistance?
Конечно.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys? I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
А каким образом?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
Грустненько.
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
Ладно.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last
100% будет
alleged
еще лут
location
какой-то.
against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
Ага, то есть зона у нас там. Хорошо. Использовать заклинание я не могу.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
А как нырнуть? Ага, то есть приди сюда, искать. Так, нашел шмотку. Перчатки, допустим. А там вдалеке тоже шмотка или это просто? О. Все, нашли. Поехали.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Почему я думал, что он туда? Ладно. Интересно, как мы будем сушиться? Не пойдем ли мы в дождь, получается, мокрыми?
You didn't find the dive too terribly difficult.
А, окей, тут камушек был. Так, но звуки как будто мы сухие. Странно. Так, давайте быстренько инвентарь. Рукоятки палочек. А, показать. Нет, ну... Ну, хотя... Вот из-за совы выглядит солидно. Допустим, пускай будет. Так, дает плюс 1 нападение, да? Давай. Так. Это на 12 уровень. Так, а здесь что? А здесь фигня. Хорошо. Так. На, собирай свою.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
Так, окей. Тут у нас сюжетное задание. Да-да, my friend, но сначала у меня дополнительное задание.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard.
Какой
Ranrock and his
красавчик.
loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your cards.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
500 метров. Так, давайте к торговцу продадим это все.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
What can I help you with today?
Так, зельки мы, конечно же, не будем покупать.
I'll have no trouble selling this. Thank you.
Просто пока зарабатываем деньги.
I hope to see you again sometime.
Так, хорошо. Ну, доп. Задание слишком далеко, поэтому мы пойдем дальше по сюжету, а к нему когда-нибудь вернемся.
After what Ranrock did to that... Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
They want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient magic.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it, and I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain. I know that's a lot to absorb.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us, which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll, and Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matabeleland. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Правильно.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Допустим. Не, в смысле отказаться? Не хочу я отказываться. Так, а меня приведет, да, указательный? Нет.
What's going on here?
Ага, окей. То есть надо было буквально чуть-чуть подождать. Знаете что? Давайте вот так вот пойдем.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi!
А мне
Speak
плевать
of
на
the
него.
devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Incendio!
Fire! Fire!
Protego!
Well done.
Хуяся. Здорово.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Да, да, да. Расскажешь, подруга. Что это?
Get over here, Tiger! We can hold them off!
I'm not going anywhere.
Go! You'll take this! Oh.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself. Leviosa! Protego!
Little brat.
Все? Все.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
Да, в
I am,
космосе.
thanks in no small part to your
Я даже охренел
excellent
так.
defensive skills. Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service, historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
Разберемся?
I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Окей. Так, сейчас, подождите. Уровень 12. У нас тут кое-что было. Или я его успешно продал? Черт! Ладно, не страшно. По-моему, я продал перчатки 12
This
уровня.
Yes,
trunk.
take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone
Incendio.
swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swirl, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that?
Кайфом.
The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Допустим. А,
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
а ну-ка. А это что не зажегся?
Incendio!
О.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
Чисто беседку создали такими.
What's
Revelio.
I can hardly believe it.
Ну, прикольно.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my
Revelio.
notes and books.
Допустим. Ебать там мои чемоданы упаковала. Засунула в карман и ушла.
Levioso!
Яблочки. Нормально. Так, давайте сундучок залутаем. Так, а где он? А?
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I...
Да,
Revelio.
разберемся, не ссы. Ага, тут закрыто.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Много лута, кстати говоря. Нравится. Так, зайди. Здрасте, вы ничего не видите, меня здесь нет.
Revelio.
Так, а где? Ага, получается подвал. Или что-то типа наподобие подвала. Так, ну там закрыто. Это можно залутать.
If you're here for my wares, I'm afraid I still don't have...
Так, у меня есть что-то... То, что получше. Так, инвентарь, понятно. Ты. Шарфик хуже. Мантия. А что, то же самое получается? А, тогда без разницы. Нарядик. Хуже. Палочка. Так, палочку оставим. Шапочку. Шапочка хуже. Ладно. Что, я аж посмотрел. А, это... О, кстати. Ну, такое на самом деле. Перчатки хорошие. Ну, оставим вот эти вот. Допустим. И пойдем дальше. Давайте тогда пойдем сделаем это доп. Задание. С тележками. Так, пойдем. Кстати, показывается враги. Это животные, да, какие-то? Скорее всего, да. Опа.
Revelio.
Где? Ага. Спасибо. Больше здесь лута нет. Ладно, не страшно. Так, а это что? Ага.
Could it be
Листочки.
a Merlin trial?
О. Так, давай, поехали.
Incendio.
Раз. Два. А не попал, да? Три. А, то есть это вот так вот. Хорошо. И все?
Revelio. Incendio.
Не понял, кто, что, где.
Revelio.
Ага, смотрите, тут еще есть. Допустим. 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 Все? Или еще есть? Что за звуки? Ага, вижу.
Merlin himself
Всё.
would be proud.
Ура. Опять беседку создали.
Revelio.
А это просто, да? Типа, ничего не дает? Ну, ладно. Тогда побежали.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Тихо. Тихо, я сказал. Ты там за мной идешь, что ли? Нет.
Revelio.
И не надо. Что это?
An encampment.
О.
This must be it. Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Все понял.
Oh, this day's gone on too long.
Смотрите. Тогда вот сделаем вот так вот. И по идее, если мы пройдем где-то вот здесь, то нас не должны заметить. Нету здесь никого. Ты чё, брат? Очень быстро восполняется вот шкала заметности. Так, ладно. Вот так. Поехали. Дайте угадаю, перепрыгнуть я вот это вот, скорее всего, не могу. Или могу? Не могу. Хорошо. То есть нам 100% нужно заходить именно там. Ну смотрите, мне кажется, драться с ними глупо. Можно чисто по стелсу как-то пройти. Но надо, чтобы они не смотрели сюда.
Revelio.
Ого. Не, ну слушайте, лута тут навалом, скажем так.
I know what that means. Merlin tried.
Блин. То есть они прям хотят, да, чтобы я тут подрался с ними? Я извиняюсь. А как вы там сундук засунули? Так, а что освобождать-то надо? Непонятно.
I was only following orders. Leave your accusations in someone else's direction if you don't mind.
Никого здесь нет, ничего не знаю.
Revelio.
И что за камни? Тоже непонятно. Ай, блядь, ай, блядь, ай, блядь, ай, блядь, ай, блядь, не надо. Так, ладно, давайте тогда все-таки подеремся. Я хочу вот так вот. Оп. Нихуя ты.
Levioso. Protego.
Икс. Я же Икс нажал. Икс. Вкусно. Оп. Я ж прожал. Вкусно. О, ебать, мне хп почти 0. Да, в смысле? Подожди. Что ты?
Levioso. Protego. Levioso.
Ебать, ты что? А хули вас тут так много? Тихо. Тихо.
Levioso.
Да в смысле? Да блять. Подожди.
Protego.
Till spells glance
Leviosa.
off.
What an unfortunate disappointment!
Эй, подожди. Все еще видишь?
Leviosa. Accio. Protego.
Да, блин.
That was unimpressive.
I've been fighting since
сука.
before you were born. You can't stop us.
Заебал.
Leviosa. Leviosa.
Really it is.
You gave me no choice.
Собака. Сдох. Обидно. То есть, оказывается, их здесь намного больше.
How many of you are there?
An intruder!
Что это? Да, блять.
If only Redrock were here to...
Protego.
I will make you.
Leviosa. Incendio.
I shall have been your
Так, ладно. Очередная попытка. Тихо.
Prepare to surrender now.
Да.
I won't rest until.
Protego.
Опасно.
Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
I'll get you yet. Not quick enough.
Leviosa.
I shall have been your semper.
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's carts.
Ага. То есть даже так можно.
Revelio. Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa.
В смысле, какое... А, кстати, да, реально, мне капуста есть.
Revelio.
Чё я так забыл? А, то есть через вот эту вот хрень можно пролезть. Я понял. Так, ну ты мне не интересно. Вот тебя мне дай сюда. И чё? И чё?
Accio. Revelio.
И что? Непонятно.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Что вот это вот может быть?
Leviosa.
Сюда что-то принести надо. Но, кстати, про капусту я забыл полностью. Это 100%.
Revelio.
Непонятно.
Accio. Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn. Leviosa.
А ну.
Accio.
Сюда. Ага. И все? Не все. Допустим.
Revelio.
Ага, здесь есть еще. А камушки здесь, окей. Так, четверочку. Сюда. Так, это 2.
Revelio.
И 100% где-то должно быть еще 3. Если не внутри, то где-то снаружи. Сейчас найдем. Так, уже вижу камушки. Допустим.
Accio.
А.
Incendio. Accio.
Так, давайте на раз вот эти вот камушки оставим здесь.
Revelio.
Ага.
Accio.
Вижу.
Not so tricky after all, Merlin.
Типа эти беседки что-то дают?
Revelio.
Ну, то есть я большого смысла от них не вижу. Ладно, не страшно, пойдем. Так, 3 волка. Тихо. Сядь. Дайте 3-й камень. Вижу. Дай. Ай, да ладно.
Levioso.
Всё. Не надо. Не надо мне. Кто? Так, секунду. Окей. Так, а что за скала? Что это за значок вообще? Давайте посмотрим на карте. Все, я понял. То есть это чисто логово собак получается. Ладно. Пойдем дальше. А, кстати, можно было бы телепортироваться, но зачем? Лучше побегаем, посмотрим на лес. Правильно, правильно. Ну, красиво. Кто бы что ни говорил, вот действительно игра красивая. Вот единственная моя придирка — это вот небо ночью. Звезды там уёбские вообще. И прогрузка. Вот когда проходишь с одной части замка в другую, происходит загрузка территории. Вот это меня вот бесит. Хоть и загрузка происходит быстро, но все равно.
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done.
Да, пожалуйста.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little.
Тринадцатый уровень апнули. Вкусно. Так, есть у нас что-то новенькое? Опять 30. Нападение 30. Давай. Ну, конечно, да. Внешний вид такое себе. Очки херня. Перчатки оденем. Ладно. Так, давайте быстренько изменим то, что у нас было. Так, не то, не то. Шарфик. А шарфик какой у нас был? Вот этот, по-моему. Вот этот оставим. Он к плащу подходит. Вот. Так, перчатки. На перчатки пускай будут. Маска. Ну, на маску пофиг. Хотя... Ну, такое. Ладно, без маски. И, собственно говоря, можем продолжать наше путешествие, скажем так. Так, нет активных заданий. В смысле, нету. Почему? Вот жалко, оно автоматически не активируется. Задание с открытыми целями. В смысле, а чё там? Задание. Ага. Окей. То есть нам нужны враги. Давай. Давайте тогда вот по лесочку побегаем. Тут же будут враги? Опа, здрасте. Опять по катушке шаров. Да ё. Ну. Ага.
Revelio. Incendio.
Не то, извиняюсь. Это что? Это лук. Яйца петламбы. Так, сюда.
Accio.
Так, укладывайтесь.
Revelio.
Так, тут шарики у нас.
Accio.
Сюда. Ага. Жалко, двойного прыжка нет. И вижу еще очередной тут шариков. Сюда.
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Интересно, они вообще что-то дают? Или они вот просто так? Опыт дают. Ну ладно. Допустим, дают нам опыт. Где мне найти врагов? Ну давай я пойду в обратную сторону. Врагов почему-то не вижу. Вот. Даже козел со мной согласен. Уф. Здрасте.
Incendio.
На. Тихо. Надо уклониться. Оп. Хорошо. Оп. Оп. Да блин. Хорошо.
Incendio. Yes. Levioso. Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
Где? Я вижу. Все? Все. Куда? Сюда? Ага, спасибо.
Incendio.
Так, освободи. Ну? Уф. А почему вы мне не сказали, что эти штуки взрываются? Нелогично.
Incendio.
А ну тогда можно обходить. То есть это получается чисто ловушки, да? Я же достал. Вот так. Увеличивается емкость инвентаря. Ого. Хорошо. Полезно. Так, где я видел вход? Здесь.
Incendio.
А, это не вход, это сундук.
Revelio.
Допустим. Так, ладно, давайте вот 600 метров не будем бежать, а просто телепортируемся туда, куда нам нужно. Ну да. Вот так. Я же могу как-то посмотреть емкость инвентаря? Инвентарь. Так, ну это то, что у меня есть. Снаряжение. Ты имеешь в виду снаряжение, типа, больше мне дает или что? Нет, снаряжение 18 из 20. Надо будет, кстати, опять пойти продавать. Жесть. Сколько можно? Так, новин. Новые ячейки для вашего инвентаря в HogwartsLegacies. Ладно.
I hope you were able to take care of...
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand.
Expelliarmus.
Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Давай. Так, Ой, не то. Назад. Так, Expelliarmus. Это какое из них? Вот. Скорее всего, оно.
Expelliarmus! You seem to have the right end of the stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Ладно.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Accio! Expelliarmus!
Still at it, I see.
Ладно, прикольно.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Так, что у нас есть рядом? По заданиям. Значит, зелье варенье понятно. Ключики понятно. Тайники в замке. Дуэль. Так, давайте с тайниками разберемся. Не туда. Так, а что опять за доп. Задание? Подожди.
I wonder if you might be able to help me with a small...
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskein Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Бежим, бежим, бежим.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Owls fascinate me.
Жалко, выбить нельзя замок. Было бы славно.
Accio.
Здрасте.
Revelio.
Допустим, а как мне попасть туда? Спуститься вниз, да? Так, подождите. Огонь. Троечку.
Incendio.
Ага. Хорошо.
These dry vines are one spark away from becoming kindling.
То есть прям вот так.
This must be the entrance to the hidden herbology corridor. Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Ага. Все, я понял.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Так, давайте для начала сюда.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Revelio.
И чё?
Incendio. Lumos.
То есть чисто ради сундука. Ну падай, падай, да падай ты, если.
Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind. Revelio. Incendio. Lumos.
И что это? Ага.
Incendio.
Так, не достает.
Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
Допустим.
Revelio. Lumos.
Ладно, пойдем дальше.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacula would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio. Lumos.
Хорошо.
Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos.
И что мне с этим делать? Сорвать. И всё?
Incendio. Lumos.
Ну ладно, допустим. Угу. Ячейки заполнены. Хорошо. Так, то есть 100% нам нужно будет сгонять к продавцу. И продать все наше добро. Вот видите, вот эти вот микропрогрузки. Реально бесячая вещь.
Have you found anything to,
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Пожалуйста. Так, а мне нужно к торговцу. Давайте вот сразу начнем с него, да? Получается, что? Хорошо. Карта Хоксмита. Давайте сразу к торговцу одежды. И сразу ему все продадим. Заодно можем посмотреть, может у него что-нибудь да есть для нас.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating...
Так, посмотрим, что у нас по вещичкам. О, прикольно. Так, но мы все равно поставим обратно то, что у нас было. Вот. Так, перчатки остаются, вот, все остается. Остальное можно продать.
Please refrain from touching. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Так, продаем все, что нам не нужно. Так, 5200 у нас. Можно купить перчатки на дуэль. 13 уровень. Сколько ты стоишь? 500? Давай.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
Так, облачение. Защиту дает. Тоже нападение. Ну давай.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrax promise.
Это все так дешево стоит на самом деле.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
Так, подожди. Получается, это мы одели. Шапка. Ну, кстати, это легендарная штука. Все, да? Допустим. Так, а что я носил? Вот это, по-моему. Да, вот это я носил. Так, тебя, шапка не нужна. Маска была. Перчатки. Ну, перчатки пускай будут. Они вот прям хорошо вклеят. Блин, ну вот это можно улучшить. А нафиг надо, продадим.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Так, давайте сразу продаем.
I suspect you have a sharp eye
Вот
for
и так.
fashion. Be sure to
И
stop.
что теперь у нас? Инвентарь. Снаряжение. Так, 6 из 20. Хорошо. Фух, отлично. Так, поехали дальше. Так, карта Хогвартса. Давайте вообще посмотрим, что у нас за задание есть. Ключи, понятно. А, мы же к тайникам шли, точно. Мы же шли к тайникам. Я совсем забыл.
I don't feel well. Why don't you go and see Nurse Blaney?
Made any progress with your treasure?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
В кабинете Уизли. Так, задание. Так, ладно, давайте пока это оставим на потом. А сейчас мы пойдем подуэлимся. Почему бы и нет? Я вижу, что есть доп. Задание, но этим мы займемся потом. Пока что хочу на дуэль.
Incendio!
Future champion coming through.
Hello, Lucan. Is the final round of Cross Wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get started.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Так, а я могу поменять? Это я знаю. Да, мне вот нужно вот, пожалуйста, вот это вот сюда. И... А, ну тогда, в принципе, вот так вот можно сделать. Собственно говоря.
Levioso. Fringo.
Don't shy away now.
Expelliarmus. Incendio.
Descendo! You're better than that!
Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio.
There goes my boy.
Ареста момент.
I could never duel like that.
Если что, ареста моментум это заклинание, которое делает вид дырки.
Victory! You've won the tournament!
По-моему. Или нет? А, нет, подожди, ареста моментум, оно время замедляет. Или останавливает.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Да, отлично. То есть... Ага, хорошо.
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
Ready.
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Так, допустим, акцию...
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Хорошо.
That's it!
Ага.
Accio! Incendio!
С кайфом.
Nicely done!
Accio! Incendio!
Ай, блядь. Ладно.
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Ну?
Accio!
В смысле?
You'll get it!
Ну так перезарядка, что ты хочешь от меня?
Incendio!
Да не то. Я ж нажал.
That was something.
Что ты хочешь?
Accio! Incendio! Levioso!
Давай.
Accio!
Да в смысле?
You'll get it!
Ладно, тогда давайте чуть помедленнее.
Incendio! Levioso! Accio! Incendio!
Вот так. То есть медленно,
form.
чтобы успел спал перезаряжался.
Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Even though you won the tournament already, I'm glad to see you haven't stopped training. Stay sharp, my friend.
Так, отлично.
You can't be beat, can you?
Shame it's over. I was just getting started.
Lost to a new student? I didn't see that coming.
The best duelist won, I suppose.
Так. Ладно. Пойдем. Пойдем. Что у нас по заданьке? Ну, ключи понятно. Зельеварение. Пойдем.
I heard the professor being
Подожди.
Revelio.
Ага. Чисто вот случайно заметил вот этот вот листик.
And have you seen how the
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident?
Professor
Revelio.
Что это? Так, это был ключ, а куда ты дал посеву? Непонятно. Вниз? Ага, вниз. Окей. Допустим. Сюда.
Revelio.
Ничего интересного. Ладно, зелье варенье. 100% здесь должно что-то добыть. Верно? Ничего? Серьезно? Грустно.
Revelio.
И здесь тоже ничего. Ладно.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wigan-Weld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Типа, а ингредиенты там? Ну, книжка есть, допустим.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Аккуратненько, потихоньку.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
Ладно, пойдем.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year. Professor Sharp must have learned.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You
Yeah,
remember me,
Stumble.
don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Сейчас разберемся.
Your potion should not be
Revelio.
Все, да? Да.
Remember, precision is key when brewing.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Интересно, что он варит?
Proficiency and potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
Подождем. Я думал, нам самим нужно будет, типа, ингредиенты закидывать. Оказывается, нет. Вот и все.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh, smell! Dragon dung! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
Да ладно, что-то.
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Ладно, спасибо.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost, is looking for you. You can find him near the Great Hall.
Handy resource indeed. You're...
Так, пойдем. Почти безголовый ник. Я его видел уже. По-моему, это было вчера как раз-таки.
Revelio.
Ага. Окей. И что?
Incendio.
Ага. То есть, если поджечь, то получается их можно двигать. Допустим.
Expelliarmus.
Не то.
Incendio.
Вот так. Ага. Окей. И чё у нас? Ага, понял. Так, подожди, это у нас кружочки. Кружочки у нас 2. Вот так. Это у нас дратик, это у нас... Что это? 4. 2, 3, 4. Дальше пойдем. Треугольник, единичка. Вот этот вот. Вот этот тройка. Хорошо. Так, вот тут тройка, а там единичка была. Отлично. Так, и что это у нас? Спуск к сундуку, да? Ну тихо. Поехали.
Revelio.
Кстати, вот это ценный сундучок. Изысканные дуэльские перчатки. И насколько ты вы изысканные? Ага. Ага. Допустим. То есть получается, что мы можем находить вот эти вот легендарные вещи просто по миру, не покупая их. Хорошо, тогда больше одежду покупать я не буду. Будем знать. Куда? Наверх. Пойдем.
Revelio.
Потом, не сейчас.
You there?
Здорово.
Yes, you. I wonder if you might...
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Sir Nicholas de Mimsy Porpington, at your service.
Nice to meet you, Sir Nicholas.
I know about the book you found and its missing pages. I may be able to help. Follow me, if you will. It's not too far.
Wait, how do you know about the book? And that it's missing pages?
Word gets around amongst the ghosts. You were spotted with Mr. Sallow in the restricted section. Don't worry. Your secret's safe with me.
Спасибо. Вот жалко нельзя быстрее.
This may be a leap, but I believe I know who ended up with those pages. I'd be happy to take you to him, if you'd be so kind as to perform a small favor for me along the way.
Давай. Вещай.
A small favor in exchange for getting those pages.
Yes, it's nothing really. I'd be grateful if you could simply go into the kitchen and procure a little rotten roast beef.
I beg your pardon. Roast beef? Rotten roast beef?
That is correct. Rotten roast beef. If one floats through it just right, one can almost taste it.
Revelio. Ugh. I suppose I can do that. But why me?
It's simple, my young friend. My ghostly form cannot carry it.
Допустим.
Now, if you'd be so kind as to collect the roast beef, I shall explain everything else in due course. Here we are. Tickle the pear and head on in.
Did you say tickle the pear?
Yes, in the painting. I'll wait right here. Do try not to get in the way.
Revelio.
I'm already imagining sweet aroma of rotten.
Нормально. Так, подожди. Так. Не то. Не та кнопка, извините.
A student
never will
in the
understand
kitchen.
students.
What could they
Plenty of
want?
delicious food and
Found themselves a bit techy.
То есть я могу ходить, да?
Revelio.
Просто, ладно.
Here's some beef, but it's not rotten. I'd best keep looking.
А я что-то думал, что здесь типа...
There's a disgusting smell. I must be getting close.
Oh, a student? What a treat! What can Finky get for you? A pumpkin pasty? Perhaps some Welsh rabbit?
Sounds lovely, but what I really need is this rotten roast beef.
Ah, Nick sent you, didn't he? Please help yourself. Finky supposes Nick's tired of loitering about simply to experience the faintest memory of the taste of food.
It was nice to meet you. Thank you for the beef.
Happy to help, and to meet you as well. Please give Nick Finky's regards.
Revelio.
Допустим.
Who knew all of this was going on right beneath our feet?
Так, бахнули пивасика. Можно и сваливать. Ой, извините.
Revelio.
Так, а здесь что у нас? Замок. Пока не сюда.
Think he keeps all us house elves in line here in the kitchen? It's all right. She's the kind-hearted sort.
Он застрял.
Ah, you're back. No trouble, I take it?
Not at all. Fienke sends her regards, along with the rotten roast beef.
Ah, glad to hear it. Kind elf, Finky. Now, let's get that beef to Sir Patrick Delaney Podmore, and you'll be one step closer to finding those pages.
This is all rather cryptic, Sir Nicholas. What's going on?
Terribly sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sir Patrick organizes the Headless Hunt, a group of headless ghosts who gather for various, headless activities.
Headless activities?
Yes, you'll see. Anyway, I don't know how, but a member of that hunt, Richard Jackdaw, had the pages when he was alive. My plan is to take the rotten roast beef to Sir Patrick so that he'll allow me, us, to engage with the hunt and speak to Jackdaw. Shall we?
Very well. I'd like to meet Sir Patrick myself and see this headless hunt.
Ah, wonderful. You won't regret it.
И чё? А, загрузка. Окей. Очень долгая загрузка, кстати. И чё? Да не сломал. Загрузка долгая. Я тут ни при чем.
Do stay behind me. It's Sir Patrick we want.
Oi, Nesta, look who's here. What have we told you, nearly headless Nick?
Hello, Sir Ramsed. Do let us pass. We've brought a little something for Sir Patrick.
Probably come to try to beg his way in again.
Do they always talk to you like that?
Ah, all in good fun. Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win him over.
Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
Rest assured, you'll have your information from young Jackdaw in no time. Wherever he may be.
What I'd give for a flagon of mead or a nice leg of lamb right about now. Then this party would be complete.
How about the next best thing, Sir Patrick?
Ah, Sir Nicholas. And a student. Who let you in?
We brought you a gift.
This is all very suspicious. What do you really want? As if I need to ask.
It's Richard Jackdaw. Where can we find him? May we speak to him?
Jackdaw, eh? Why, here he is now. What a shame. Without his head. I bet you've always wondered what that's like, eh, Nick?
Sir, you jest.
It's bound to be around here somewhere. Probably being used in a game. If you find it, I give you my permission to speak with him, my young mortal. It's the least I can do for you for bringing this putrescent gift home.
Sir, there's another matter I wish to discuss with you, if I may.
Tut, Sir Nicholas. How many times do I have to tell you? Our entry requirements are quite clear.
But, sir,
we aren't the headless except for a little bit of tendon hunt, after all. Now please, follow me and I shall help you find your way out.
Farewell, my young friend. Perhaps your luck with these chaps will be better than mine.
Обидно. Обидно, обидно за него. Кто это? Так, это еще какой-то секрет.
It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
I'd say he's in over his head this time.
Так, ладно. Тогда через ворота, получается.
Revelio. Next to play our little game of hide and seek amongst the pumpkins.
Hello again. Can you help me?
Ah, Sir Nicholas's young friend. Has he abandoned you?
Not at all. I need to speak to Richard Jackdaw. Sir Patrick said his head might be around here somewhere.
Indeed it might be. It is a bit unorthodox to include a mortal, but if you do wish to speak with him... Oh, why not? You can speak with Jackdaw if you can find his head amongst these pumpkins. Not just once, but 5 times. Good old Dumfrey will move the head to a different spot each time you find it. Those are the rules. What say you?
If that's what I need to do to speak to Jackdaw, I'll do it.
Marvellous! Of course, a mortal holding a wand has an advantage over us ghosts. You can simply blast away to your heart's content. Remember, the game's not over until you find him 5 times. Begin! Cast away until you find him.
Discovered already? Looks like we need to find another pumpkin to hide in, eh?
Whatever you say, Dumfrey. This is not my finest moment.
And then I won't be the one to clean up this mess.
Here we go again.
Так, нашел. Куда?
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
Ага.
Who would have thought a mortal would be so... So you found us! This ain't over yet!
А куда? Я не видел куда. Ладно.
I've never seen it played like this. How delightful.
You make this look easier than it's supposed to be.
I could do that too if I had a wand and a body.
Нашел?
Well done.
Да.
Of course, having a wand served you well. Still, I believe congratulations are in order.
Not too bad for a mortal. Now, say what you need to say to old Jackdaw here, You've earned it.
Nicely done. But what's going on? You're not a member of the Headless Hunt.
No, I'm not. Sir Nicholas said you might know the location of some pages I'm looking for.
Merlin's beard. I know precisely the ones you mean. I pinched them from Peeves. How could I forget? The map on those pages led me to my demise. I was not ready for what awaited me in that cave. The pages are likely still mouldering away with my, remains. Quite a final adventure, I must confess.
The pages are why you lost your head, and I must visit a cave and search for your corpse.
Yes. You'd think a decapitated ghost would get used to the word corpse. Say, here's an idea. Why don't you meet me at the edge of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll show you where to go?
Ладно.
I need those pages, so I suppose I'd better meet you. Thank you.
Not to worry. I'll just need to be reunited with my body first. But Dumfries can handle that. See you at the forest's edge.
Классно. Так. Смотрим, что у нас есть. Новая рукоятка. Фигня. Дальше. Вот так, ужасный шарфик. Не нужен. Наряд сойдет. Так. Дальше. Инвентарь, понятно, коллекция. Так, что у нас здесь? Это... Нормально. Так, палочки 2. Так, это новые враги, которых мы встречали сегодня. Это новый предмет, который я поизучал. Вот это вот ингредиент получается. Для зелий, собственно говоря. А, вот про эти испытания ты говорил. Так, ну все получается. Коллекции. А что тут еще? А, ну получается то, что я открыл только что. Да? Скорее всего, да. Угу. Так, и инвентарь, получается. Карта, жетон факультета. Понятно. Это все понятно. Ну что же, ладненько, тогда получается на сегодня все. 2 часа 15 минут, мне кажется, вполне достаточно. Вот. Продолжим завтра, получается. Во сколько, не знаю. Наверное, где-то так же. Вот. Всем спасибо, кто смотрел данный стрим, и увидимся с вами завтра. Всем до свидания.